From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Matt Wisler, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Now in the box, number 2. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up.
So striding in, number 2. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extension.
Into the box now, number 2. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Sano moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, number 2. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Cespedes is going back at the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The New York Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Fred Everett gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Braves should come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in, number 2. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Well, teams have absolutely been teamed.
Number 2 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now at the plate, number 2. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his 4th in the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You know, talk about having a great day. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-3.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Striding into the box, number 2. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Ripped toward the gap in right. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. Braves lead this one 1-0. So digging in now, number 2. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside the park home run in his first at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. Stepping into the box, number 2. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch on its way. Out into right center. Well hit. Swanson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 2. 3 hits, including a pair of triples on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gaddis going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-7 game. Now at the plate, number 2. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of blooping.
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to.
Stepping in, number 2, tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
So striding forward now, number 2. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 0-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
They did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Getting set for baseball. Now at the plate, number 2. He'll be hard-pressed to duplicate last night's incredible 7-hit performance. Let's see what he does for an encore here. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip.
Settling in now, number 2. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parker moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, number 2. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat. This guy.
So stepping in, number 2. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Into the box now, number 2. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Number 2.
First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Inciarte. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away. Ready to take his hats again. Number 2. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last time.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball.
Number 2 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Frazier is there, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, number 2 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with it.
The final line score for
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Arlene Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Stepping into the box, number 2. As we begin the top of the 4th.
number 2.
First offering on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Fink racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in, number 2. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson over to his left. 2 down. Stepping in, number 2. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere.
Digging in, number 2. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with it. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Sam Freeman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the
Not ideal baseball weather today, but they've decided not to close the roof, so we'll have to make do. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Dylan Peters gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is it.
Stepping up to the plate, number 42, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Coming to the plate now, number 42 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Castro shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Number 42 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side. So coming to the plate, number 42. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they jump ahead by 3.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Braves used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Grant Dayton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ben Coronado hammers down the save. Here we are at Chase Field. Ready now, number 2. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive line.
Now batting, number 2. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay.
In now, number 2. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Pollock to the track. Oh, but it's off the balcony. 1 run scores. Now the third man has scored. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the...
Number 2 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in, number 2. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into very shallow right. Souza is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 8-5 tonight. The Braves took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Aaron Blair earns the win, his second. Taijuan Walker struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6. Well, the clear skies tip. At the plate, number 2. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Peralta going back. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. At the plate, number 2. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. In the air now, out to left. Peralta is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, number 2. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Popped him up. Marte waits on it. 2 gone. Standing in, number 2. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
Afternoon baseball. Coming to the plate now, number 2. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout.
The batter, number 2.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get?
Digging in once again, number 2. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see.
Digging in and looking for more, number 2. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider.
Number 2 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay, and he is in there.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now.
Striding in once again, number 2. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Marte is calling for it. And the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ready for another shot now. Number 2. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-5 in this one today. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Foltynewicz earns the win, his 2nd. Robbie Ray was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Which of these 2 will prevail? Next on the show. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but Don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
This is line to left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 2, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo.
Ready for another chance. Number 2. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 2. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Tolles. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat.
Number 2 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Seager is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-3 tonight. The Atlanta Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Sean Newcomb takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, number 2, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 32 now for the season as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff.
Digging in to try it again. Number two. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And, hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Looking at his career totals, number two is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Set to deliver the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready once again. Number two. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
3 runs already home here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Braves on top, 9-1. Number 2 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
A manager checks in with his ball club. Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets. A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Atlanta hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Jose De Leon starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. So no run. Stepping in for the Braves, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 2. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pick.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a big home run for him, certainly. The next to bat for Atlanta, number 2. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
To show you how.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center. And I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak. But that's behind them now. Now they can play.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Up first in this head-to-head match, representing the Colorado. It's out of here into the shrubbery. Another home run. A majestic home run. 3 minutes to go. Another home run. Never any question about that one. Two minutes remaining. A hat trick. 3 in a row. home run number 9. Is gonna do it. That ends the run. He ends the run with 10 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Let's see what he can do. Now batting, number 2. There's home run number 1. No doubt about that one. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. Three minutes to go. That one's out of here. Off the batter's eye. Two minutes remaining. Home run number 6. Seven home runs now. His third in a row. Another home run. One minute remaining. Make it 10 home runs now. There's number 11. 30 seconds left. That one's out of here, onto the patio. No time remaining. That will do it. He ends the run with a total of 12 home runs. And that won't be enough. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives advice about the refining of his game. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. an early winter check-in. It seems the player is contemplating a change of scene. For the second time in his career, this player is being told to pack his bags. He seems to take it in stride. Within a couple days, he'll again be putting on a different uniform. A recently acquired player meets with his new manager before his debut with his new team. The manager does what he can to make the player feel comfortable. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. The player is embracing the change that the sudden trade has imposed on him. Players don't always take it so well. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this? Stepping into the box, number 3. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Baladares is there for it. 1 out. Next up for Los Angeles, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from... And you get it.
Next for the Dodgers, number 3. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 3. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Margot ranging back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's...
Stepping in, number 3. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the Friday Night Baseball. Striding in, number 3. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another.
Ready now, number 3. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and trying to.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now at the plate, number 3. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. And now the runner's trying for third. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a high pop-up. Villanueva is there, and he's got it for the first out. So striding in, number 3 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Certainly a home run worthy. 8-2 tonight's final. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. First open for business. Settling in now, number 3. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2. Digging in, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the now at the plate, number 3. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their sky.
Now in the box, number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the... And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball. Standing in, number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Donald ranging back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort. Now at the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball.
Into the box, number 3. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in, number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's running again. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone!
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this.
Stepping in, number 3. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is 12-4 is the final in this game. The Los Angeles Dodgers brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Ross Stripling claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is... Tuesday night baseball here on MLB Network as we're at historic Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants At the plate, number 3. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Then a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Inciarte is there to take it, and that's the second out of the... Coming to the plate now, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit.
Stepping up now, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Dan, right here you see a situation.
Into the box now, number 3. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought you might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy.
It's a fairly typical. Striding into the box, number 3. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. First offering on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was... In now, number 3. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Number 3 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Inciarte is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. So coming to the plate, number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, number 3 is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Donald is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, number 3. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory.
Here now is our final line score.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hamilton going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb.
So digging in now, number 3. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. So striding forward now, number 3. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Number 3 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So stepping in, number 3. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Wolf.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save.
Almost set for evening. Arlene Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And the throw in gets away from him. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in now, number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Afternoon base. Standing in, number 3. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what?
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now to the plate, number 3. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to...
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Number 3 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash it back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Here comes the first pitch. High pop up. Peraza has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler moves over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Los Angeles jumped out to an...
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Coming to the plate now, number 3 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Machado is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how to...
Into the box now, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay them.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Desmond ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker.
Now batting, number 3. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.